Hello viewers, this is the Defense Scope reporting. So, recently, the India-Pakistan standoff ended. During this whole situation, we discovered a major weakness on Pakistan's side and discussed it. It was the lack of a dedicated advanced attack helicopter. We explained how, in a war scenario, Pakistan currently lacks a new and advanced attack helicopter, and if there were a full-scale war with India, then in that case, how big of a disadvantage this could be. In this context, a few days ago there was a new development where our Chief of Army Staff, along with some high-level Pakistani government officials, visited Turkey. During the visit, our army chief met with the head and other top officials of the Turkish aerospace industry, and there was possibly some discussion about Pakistan Army's plan to revive their efforts to acquire the T-129 attack helicopter again. It's possible, and it can be reinitiated again. Also, in the same video, I highlighted another important point that in such situations, it's really crucial for Pakistan to have multiple options available at this time because there's no certainty about when an issue might come up with any helicopter. This could happen with the American ANG Viper, or with the T-129, or even with the Z-10ME. So, the more options we can have here, the better. It'll be easier for us to choose from these options because our requirement for an attack helicopter is basically an emergency need. We need to acquire additional attack helicopters as soon as possible without wasting any time. So, regarding this whole matter, a big update came out yesterday, from a very credible media outlet, saying that the Pakistan Army is planning to procure Mi-35M attack helicopters from Russia to maintain their existing helicopter fleet. Just to fill you in for those who don't know, we currently operate an advanced attack helicopter called the Mi-35M. It's a super advanced Russian helicopter, and Pakistan has only managed to procure 4 of these, which is such a tiny number that it's almost negligible. Even with these helicopters, we're still facing a shortage of severe attack helicopters. But now, some really positive developments are happening again. As I mentioned earlier, a highly credible media source quoted that Pakistan and Russia are currently negotiating a deal under which Pakistan will procure additional Mi-35M advanced attack helicopters from Russia. These extra helicopters, in unspecified or undisclosed numbers, will be acquired by Pakistan Army Aviation. This particular decision was totally unexpected. None of us in the defense community, including myself and others, predicted it. Either everyone was too focused on the Z-10MMEs, or we were looking at the possibilities with the T-129, or thinking that the ANGS Viper might be something the Pakistan Army Aviation could induct. But no one really paid attention to the additional numbers of Mi-35s, or that the Pakistan Army could actually revive this approach again. Because right now, this makes the most sense. After all, you already have attack helicopters of this origin. Your pilots are trained, and your ground crew is trained on this helicopter. The spare parts supply chain for the Mi-35 between Russia and Pakistan is already well established. We fully understand the capabilities of this helicopter. We've been using it in combat operations. So, the best approach right now, especially since these helicopters are coming under our emergency acquisition, is to rely on this system. The Mi-35M ecosystem is already set up inside Pakistan, so we won't face any difficulties in buying additional helicopters here. On the contrary, it will actually make things easier for us. Integrating within the ecosystem. And just to be clear, the Mi-35M that the Pakistan Army is currently operating is the latest variant in this helicopter series, packed with modern avionics. It comes with forward-looking infrared sensors. Plus, the entire cockpit is digital. Its air-to-air, air-to-ground, and anti-tank weaponry are really impressive. Right now, it also features a self-protection jamming suite, which is great for self-defense. This helicopter is really good. Its survivability aspect is way more impressive compared to any other helicopter, you could say. It can engage ground targets from a safe distance, which is something the AH-1F Cobra we already use lacks a lot. Whenever these Cobras need to engage a ground target or a terrorist hideout, they struggle because they don't have any optical sensors. That's why targeting becomes difficult for them. You have to get pretty close, which means they end up getting fired upon and take damage. In the past, during several anti-terrorist operations, we lost our Cobra helicopters in combat because of this. But now, with modern times and the arrival of advanced attack helicopters, the Mi-35 is one of the best attack helicopters for these situations. You can engage targets from a long distance with precision strike capabilities. Another important factor is that Russia here, there won't be any restrictions on you when it comes to helicopters. We've been using these helicopters however we wanted even before, and if we acquire additional helicopters, we can use those attack helicopters at our own discretion. Russia won't say you can't use them against India. So, this is a really important and positive aspect of acquiring extra Mi-35 helicopters. Along with the fact I mentioned earlier that the supply chain has been significantly revised. We won't have any issues. Actually, it'll save us a lot of money because we already have the maintenance equipment and weaponry for it. We just need to acquire some additional helicopters. This will cover our emergency requirements, which during current times and the India-Pakistan standoff have become very clear. We desperately need this. Pakistan seriously lacks in this area. So, procuring the Mi-35M right now makes a lot of sense, and it seems like the Pakistan army is also doing the same. It's moving in the right direction. As soon as we get any more clarity on this matter, we will definitely share it with you. But for now, this is all the information we have. If you have any confusion or questions related to this, please feel free to ask in the comments. Until the next video, take care. Long live Pakistan.